Hello, welcome to Ask Chef Tony. Today again, my heart is beating Italian. We're gonna make what my grandma used to make, vegetable frittelle di zucchine, but I'm gonna make it in three different vegetable flavors. We're gonna do eggplant, zucchini, and artichokes. But first of all, we need to make the batter. So why don't we go ahead and start? I have here 250 grams of flour. Just I use Italian flour, but any flour will be good. We have 2 grams of dry yeast. I have 10 grams of salt. I use pink salt, but any salt will be good. 50 grams of grated Parmigiano. Parmigiano, you're gonna grate it yourself, of course. And 250 milliliter of water, which it's about 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to start by sifting the flour in this bowl. So I'm adding my yeast first. Sprinkle it, the whole thing, mix it in the flour, and add my water. Mix it while I add the water. Make sure you absorb all the flour. As you can see, with this exact amount, you should be able to get the right consistency. At this point, I mix all the flour and the water and the yeast. I'm adding my salt. Just about 10 grams. Remember that after they're all done, you sprinkle a little salt on top, or pepper or the spices, whatever you might like. Here you go, we mix that in. So that, I add all over my cheese. Maybe half at a time. When all the cheese is in there, we're going to cover it with a cellophane, and we set it to the side, not refrigerated, just on the counter. We're going to set it to rise about another hour or so. The next step to make these delicious fritters. Frittelle all'italiana. There we go. It looks like a loose dough. We're gonna cover it. See you in a few. So after we mix all the ingredients, we're gonna get to this consistency. We'll give it a good mix. And we're going to set aside while we prepare the rest of the ingredients to go with it. So there we go. The batter has been rested for about an hour. You can see how it's starting bubbling. What we are going to do is we're going to split into 3 parts. I made here a artichoke hearts and mozzarella, which I sauteed and crisped them up a little bit and seasoned salt and pepper. Here we have string zucchini with the mozzarella and fresh basil. fantastic blend of flavors. And over here, it's the idea of like a Sorrentina without the tomato. So we have eggplant, sauteed eggplant, mozzarella, and fresh basil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split the batter into these 3 bowls, just like this. Try to be even, but it's not like a mandatory thing here. Let's see. And of course the batch, it's all about what you want to achieve out of here, pretty much even. I'm going to put this, I'll use it for, I'm going to put this mixture in here. I have a paper towel here because when I saute in olive oil, I drain the excess. I got the zucchini mixture in this one. There we go. And I have the eggplant mixture in this one. You can also do other things, you know, this is not like this is it. You could do butternut squash, pumpkin around the holidays, add some holiday spice in there. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to just mix each batter just like that way. You got the idea? Same thing here. I'm going to spread everything, make sure that there's bits everywhere. There we go. There we go. And of course the eggplant, and even like you can add cauliflower. And believe it or not, I did this for a birthday party in my neighborhood in New York, and for kids, for my daughter's friends, and they devoured a tower of those with a cauliflower, and all the mothers were totally surprised that their own kids were eating cauliflower. Imagine that. So this is what we have, and now we're going to let it rest a little longer, another hour, and then we're going to go to cook them, and you'll see the beauty of this. You can have it by themselves, or you can have them as an appetizer or as a side or something else. All right, see you at the stove in a few. All right, so we got our 3 batter. As we were talking before, we got the eggplant and mozzarella. We had the zucchini, eggplant, zucchini, and artichokes. So let's start with the artichokes. What we're gonna do is like a spoonful, just like that, and we drop it in the oil right there. I'm gonna do a couple of those. There we go. As you can see, they immediately pop up. We want to make sure that we continuously turn them so they don't get overcooked on one side. You know, you can put more, of course, but I'm starting, so I want to test the temperature of the oil and make sure that everything is going to work smooth. I want them golden. I don't want them too brown. I don't want them too uncooked. So there we go. And remember, there is cheese in here. I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit. As these are cooking, I'm gonna go with some of the eggplant, and it's nice to get them uneven. Like just grab them like this because they give you these odd shapes. So we got a few of the eggplant. As we gonna have to start taking the others out. Right there. At this point, I want to start some of the zucchini. There we go. I'm going to turn the others that I just put in. Oh my. They're gonna be delicious. And go on with all the flavors until we have all of them done. And I see you in a minute and I'll show you the presentation. Fritters are ready. We have the eggplant, we have the artichokes, we have the zucchini with the mozzarella, fresh basil, a variety that can be paired with anything, fish, meat. We're having some branzino here, we have a snapper with the fritters, a little bit of salad. We're gonna put a little bit of basil here, some cayenne just for a kick, and buon appetito. From my kitchen to your table, ask Chef Tony. Subscribe. Remember, your support makes this show happen.